point guard. At 6'3" number 7, Lynn. The other guard, standing 6'2", number 45, Donovan Mitchell. The big man, standing 6'11", number 15, Nikola Jokic. At small forward, standing 6'11", number 21, Kevin Garnett. The other forward, at 7'0", number 41, Dirk Nowitzki. The head coach of your home team. Once again, the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls.
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. So with Curry sitting on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. We've got Gasol. Hardaway is out there with SGA. And it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Dantley in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, Nowitzki is out there with Garnett. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Mitchell. And it's Lynn in at the point guard. Well, no doubt, these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Now here's Hardaway. Here's Dantley. Garnett with the block.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Cleveland, Adrian Dantley. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Now here's Lynn. Pass to Jokic. And here is Nowitzki. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
And the first one drops. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, longtime record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
Dantley the pass to Gasol. Out to the wing. With the fadeaway. The shot by Dantley, no good.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Len. Buries the long-range jumper.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
Hardaway against Len. It's Hardaway with the drive. It's Gasol missing.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
And Garnett with the slam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to end the run. And that's collected by Nowitzki.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Garnett finds Mitchell. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. Jokic is second.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Shot clock at 5. Lynn. That's good. And so Garnett with the assist.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
So, timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Coming off a terrific season. Tops in scoring, 6th in steals, and he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him. It's hauled in by Jokic.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Doris, what do you think is the key for the development of such an impressive young player like Chet Holmgren?
Hey, Kevin, to me, really, it's simple. It's health. This is a young man for whom basketball is hugely important. He's one of the most impactful two-way players in the game. It's really come down to whether or not he can stay on the floor, but he is so passionate about basketball.
Last outing for Chicago, they won that game against the Golden State Warriors. Then the pass to Mitchell. Here's the floater. And good that time. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
I tell you, at times, guarding Donovan Mitchell has got to feel overwhelming defensively. When he starts to go with the floater, look out.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use. And Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Hardaway with the bounce pass. To the inside. Shoots over Lynn. And Hardaway gets it to go. Bulls leading by 7. Mitchell outside. Over SGA. No good off the back of the rim.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. That'll be his second foul of the game. Edwards has come in for Chicago. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Young's checked in. 1:58 left to play in the first. Holmgren finds Gasol. On the wing, Hardaway. Over Mitchell. Hardaway, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Lynn. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Trae Young. Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
The first one falls. That one misses. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Pass to Hardaway.
And with the handle that Tim Hardaway has, he can be fun to watch. There's an obvious joy to his game that you have to appreciate.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Tim Hardaway, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jeremy Lin. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Antetokounmpo. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now here's Edwards. Last time, 14 points for him. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to Orlando. Hardaway kicks to Holmgren. Back to Hardaway from outside the arc. Great team. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They're leading by 8. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Edwards can't hit. Well, Cleveland shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Here's Holmgren. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Holmgren's got 6 points.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
With 1 on the clock, doesn't go for him. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves indeed. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. So with Griffin sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Jokic is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Garnett. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Wilkins, and it's shooting guard.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
It seems like Holmes' arms go on forever, making him a primetime alley-oop threat.
Here's Lin. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Lin dishes to Nowitzki. Dirk through the defender.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the shot goes in. Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Lin looking it over. And here's Jokic outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Wilkins against Hardaway from close range. And it's sent back by Wilkins. Garnett outside. Garnett puts it on the deck. Good D by LeBron.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Garnett with the block. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Chicago making some changes. Griffin comes in for Nowitzki. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Dominique Wilkins. And then for Cleveland, Olajuwon comes in for James. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Hardaway. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Holmgren the pass to Dantley. It's Young on the wing. 5 on the clock. Olajuwon trying to break free. Young, no good. Chicago leading by 6. To the middle. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling that.
Here's Lynn. The shot will not fall. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Standard pass. Pass to Edwards. Edwards on the bounce. Can't hit from in close.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Chicago making a switch here. Durant's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Curry's checked in for Young. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Edwards kicks to Lynn. To stop the drought. He takes it up and lays it in. 5 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Gasol's checked in for Cleveland. So let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, number 1. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 4th.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
Gilgeous-Alexander takes it in. Great D that time from Edwards.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
3 on 3. Here's Lynn. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. 1:03 left here in the second. The 3 from KD. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A nice rhythm jump shot for Kevin Durant. How many of those do you think he's taken in his lifetime?
Here's Dantley, guarded by Garnett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Friday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that game against Chicago, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
The first free throw is good.
And Dantley is an impressive scorer. He's a swingman who can take over games all by himself.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Chicago.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The second chance effort, and Durant sends it back.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD send it back.
For Cleveland, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
The line for the Cavaliers, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Boy, every year, Gilgeous-Alexander adds a dimension. It's hard to remember when he was just a role player coming into the league, now a yearly MVP candidate.
Now here's Lin. He has 7. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And they'll get another chance. Outside for KD. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. It'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Dirk Nowitzki.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 5. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
26.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. We've reached halftime of our first regular season game.
I'm swimming.
I thought you thought maybe the first half was going swimmingly. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet. Chicago was looking great right away. Tenacious on both ends of the floor, they took command early with a 13-2 run. As you might imagine, they stayed in firm control of the game, only allowing the lead to change hands once during the period. Going through the second quarter, they started to look a bit fatigued, but played well enough to enjoy a 5-point cushion here at the half. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possession or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their patience, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
They've been poor offensively. Under 40%. They need to stop settling. Stay patient. Move the ball.
That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the even so far. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
So with James on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Hardaway is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Pau Gasol. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Dantley in at the small forward. And DB with Mitchell out there on the court. We have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
Outside, Lin. Pass to Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. On Holmgren. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And the Bulls making a change here. Garnett's checked in. Bounce pass, Lin. Trying to get open is Nowitzki.
You have to be careful if Chet Holmgren's around defensively. This guy, such a good shot blocker.
And so it's Jokic with it. He bring up for Chicago. Pass to Garnett. Inside. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
The shot by Dantley, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
Well, the length and intelligence of Kevin Garnett still making an impact at the rim.
Here's Hardaway. And it's Lynn with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 11. Here's Mitchell. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dead-eye shooting from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Drills the three-pointer.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. Chicago making some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Nowitzki. And Wilkins subbed in for Jeremy Lin. James checked in for Cleveland. Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by LeBron. Here's Mitchell into the lane.
The spider in the house. The unmatched quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a bucket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one doesn't go. Good D by Wilkins. Jokic passes to Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And another 3 for Cleveland.
You can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
For 3, Mitchell. It's good again, and an excellent 7th for 8 shooting night so far.
Guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Wilkins, and it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut back down to single digits after the bucket is good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Durant's checked in for Garnett. He hits both from the stripe.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Hardaway finds Gasol. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And let's check out stats for James. He's coming off an excellent season and amongst the league's top 2 scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Olajuwon's checked in for Chet Holmgren.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Pass to SGA. Lets it fly. Olajuwon kicks to SGA. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
Here's Wilkins. Another one falls for Chicago.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
and no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up. I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Now, Giannis. Here he goes. And Giannis throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Bulls. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan, his team in the huddle.
Throughout the rest of this evening.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Griffin sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Edwards is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Jeremy Lin. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Lin finds Jokic. Now here's Nowitzki. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Gasol. Young looking around. Banked in off the glass. Young's got his first basket of the night.
And you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Lin with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Young. Olajuwon on the wing. And that one, good.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Lin dishes to Edwards. To the paint. Nowitzki gets up and powers it down.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Morant against Mitchell. Young up top. Doesn't go that time. The Bulls leading by 15. Edwards passes to Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Mitchell. Then for the Cavaliers, Holmgren comes in for Olajuwon. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Morant. And Jokic drops them both.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine.
Young passes to Dantley. Over Garnett. Garnett with the block. Jokic with it. Gasol covering. Young against Len. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
And the Bulls making a change here. Griffin's checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Hardaway's checked in. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Takes it inside. Count it. And the Bulls lead by 21.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A little surprise, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
Long 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. Man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Lynn against Hardaway. Now here's Lynn. He's guarded close. Shot clock at 6. And here's Edwards from the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Hardaway.
Bulls foul. Jeremy Lin. 3rd personal foul.
We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Jokic has checked in for Chicago. So he gets them both. The Bulls leading by 15. 1:36 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Edwards. And too long on the shot. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bulls.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Lynn kicks to Edwards. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a 3-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume 3-point shooter, and he's still a terror en route to the cup.
And Edwards drops them both.
Well, you just watch Anthony Edwards continue to progress. This guy gets better and better every year.
Here's James. This will close. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
First personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland, LeBron James. 1 shot.
Shooting 1.
Free throw good, LeBron.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Mitchell against Curry. And Mitchell gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 14.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Nikola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. It's when we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nikola. Back to you guys.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. So long and good night, everyone.